Alrighty, and we are live. Welcome to the evening wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Um, we got a, I want to say we got a new kind of segment we're trying to test out today. So this
Yep.
will kind of be the whole show, because this pretty much will take up the whole show. Which I think that's what we're going to try to do on Wednesdays, and we're going to start who's hot and who's not
And who's not?
and who's not.
Let's get started. Who's hot?
All right.
Who's not? You got that queued up that song that I talked to you about? You got that too?
I was literally about to do it, but I'll literally have to go through the song to find where he says that. But I
It's
didn't. I
it's
didn't have
it's,
time.
it's right at the beginning. You can play the beginning and you can play that video. If you can play that video, it's literally right at the beginning. Like,
Okay.
or if you can find that song, like I can send it to you, but it's literally the first line.
Okay. Before I roll the intro, let me see if I can get this. Get this. Get this up real quick. All right, I got it. All
I
right,
like
let me.
I like your fit today, CJ. You look pretty. You look.
Trying to get swole. Trying to get
You look
swole.
I need to have accountability. I need to jump in with
Oh no, I've been. I literally. I worked out at like 10 last night before I went to bed. So I got to do it. Let me see. Present share screen. All right. The only thing about this, I think. Well, no, I think I can play it. And
you. We
yeah,
only need
here's.
about 15 seconds.
I think. Hold on. Let me add this thing. Let me go here. Okay. Actually, let me
Get
go
our
back.
intro rolling, and then boom, we're bringing this segment in.
Yeah. Let me see if you can actually hear this though. Can you hear this?
Who's hot? Who's not? Tell me
Yep.
You can hear that? Okay. All right. I
All right.
can play it without showing the video.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's roll the intro. All righty. That is the intro. We're getting ready to start.
What up, people? What's
Yep,
up?
yep.
Hey, man, I'm out here in Tampa, Florida, waiting on a hurricane. I'm actually weirdly kind of excited. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just my first hurricane. It'll make me a Floridian. Yeah, I'm waiting for my initiation, but I don't like it's coming. It's pretty much I'm outside, literally outside doing this podcast tonight.
Oh man. Okay. Well, on your request, we got an song which is kind of crazy with the mess that's going on with No Diddy, the diddler
No,
himself.
yes, free calls. No free calls
Uh,
tonight. No free
no
calls.
freak offs,
And
but
no baby oil. Although CJ got his arms out and he looked like he probably needs some baby oil on his arm.
oh man. But yeah, so this is the this will probably be the song for this whole segment for the show moving forward. So here we go.
now. Who's hot? Who's not?
Who's
it.
hot and who's
Who's
not? That's all we need in this little snippet. We don't need no Diddy, nothing.
Yeah.
We just need who's hot and who's not.
not? Really? And man, that's a big thing, man. As we talk about branding our show, and we definitely the people that's following us, our subscribers, we're almost at 160.
Yeah.
We definitely trending up. People continue to follow us, watch our Instagram shorts or TikTok talk shorts or whatever the things that CJ's putting up. Again, we just need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. We love when people jump in with us and be a part and check it out. But yeah, man, just thinking about the sports, you're just like, man, who's hot and who's not, right? And
Right.
that's just a big thing right there. And so, what do you think about that, CJ, man? I mean, it's that because that's the trend of sports, right?
Yeah.
It's like momentum. Who has the momentum, and then who loses that, and momentum changes games, or maybe even changes seasons, or
Right.
changes like so. When you get hot, it's a big factor sometimes in your performance or your success, and sometimes when you not, that also can stop the success of your season or what's going on, whatever you're doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I think we got some good candidates for our first ever who's hot and who's not. Of course, we're gonna start with the good first.
Who's
Who's
hot,
hot
man?
right now? And first of all, I don't even know how to say this dude's name.
Dude, I'm
But I
with you.
definitely have recognized. I definitely know of him. I've seen him in the baseball world in the MLB doing his thing. He's obviously setting records. But yeah, I don't know how to say this dude's name.
I know it's like Shoni Ota O Otani.
That
Uh,
might actually be right. Shoni Otani. That might actually be right.
yeah. Uh, Clearly, if you want to put up whatever, yeah, this dude is what's hot right now as we are trending towards the playoffs for NBL. Um, and let's watch this video.
There they go. Throw to third. Beats him, but he got his foot in. The 50th for Otani.
And that was his 50th steal right there.
The accuracy of the slide. In all of his bags, he has a tendency to read the throw, understand that the toughest part to tag is
That's
the
crazy,
back
though. That was so
outside
close.
corner, and he usually gets it with
Yeah,
just his toe.
he
Oh my
almost-
God.
On a 1-2, Otani.
And this is the home run. This dude's going crazy.
It goes. Gone. One of a
And-
kind player.
Yeah, one of a
Otani.
kind is crazy.
Season. Shohei Otani starts the 50-50 club.
Yeah, that's crazy.
50 stolen bases, 50 home runs. And actually, at this point, when we saying who's hot, who's not, one of the reasons why we saying he's hot, this dude's still stealing bases and still in home runs.
He's still going. He's still
and they
going.
made it to the playoffs. And so he's with LA Dodgers.
Yep.
I know when he did that the historical feat, 50 stolen bases, 50 home runs in the season, he had people like Magic, LeBron. Of course, you know, Magic is a part owner of the LA Dodgers, but you had people like LeBron, quarterback for the Chiefs.
Right.
Everybody that this dude is the GOAT. Like he's the GOAT of baseball right now. And to steal
Right.
50 bases, man, you got to be fast.
And what's crazy though, like he said, he has such this, and the announcer literally just said his precision of stealing bases. He knows where to slide. He literally just said he slides in the far, I think he said left or right corner of the bat or the base, so it's the hardest to tag. And clearly, it was crazy because I don't
He
think
should have been tagged out.
He should have been tagged out, but it's because that he knows where to slide and put his foot and where to not get touched at. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, obviously he knows what he's doing. 50 stolen bags is crazy. And 50
stolen
home
bags.
runs.
Yeah,
and he's a pitcher. That's what's the crazy part
That's
to me.
the crazy part. See, I thought I was like realizing this dude is a pitcher.
Yeah. So that means the thing is pitchers have to be great at pitching. I'm like, you really have to focus in on your craft. That pitching is almost like an art with throwing the baseball. So you really have to focus on that. So how do you have time to hit,
yes,
pitch, and do and know how to steal bases all at one time and be great at it? All three of them. How are you great at all three of them and you are a pitcher? That's the part I don't get.
Right.
That's actually insane. It's crazy to me.
And let's say on top of this, so is it in the National League or the AL or the American League? Tell me, CJ, because I think you follow baseball a little more than I do because I don't follow until the playoffs, and I know you're a
Yeah.
Braves fan. But in the NL, does pitchers always hit, or is it in the AL that they're designated hitters?
I actually don't know that, and I think I actually
One
don't
of
know
them
that because
one league that the pitchers have to hit, and the other league the pitchers don't have to hit. You can get a designated hitter.
yeah, I want to say it's. I don't know. That's crazy. I really don't know. I actually do not know.
I'm gonna look that up.
What league do pitchers bat? The designated hitter rule was adopted by the AL in 1973. Prior to 2022, pitchers were required to bat in all NL games and interleague games in which the NL National League team was the designated home team. So, so all of them have designated hitters now.
Right.
Oh, man.
So most people have a designated hitter is for the pitcher, because
Right.
in one of the leagues the pitcher doesn't have to hit.
Right.
A starting pitcher may choose to also start as a designated hitter, so the pitcher bats for himself. So that's what's happening in this situation. He's a designated hitter. He's been a designated hitter and hitting for himself. Like you said, man, that's like crazy. The fact that this dude pitches and he has belted over 50 home runs and he's stolen 50 bases. Absolutely bananas. He's definitely what's hot right now in Major League Baseball, and he's hot with sports, man. That's just crazy. And I lost my co-host. His head, like he up under.
Yeah,
his
my
desk.
bad. My light turned off. So I gotta go to the other light. Hold up. Let me turn it on.
Dude, you gotta come to my place, and I gotta get that light you got back in the back. I need that. I need my whole wall set up like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Hold up. Give me a second.
You got it. I got to get that whole strip right there. You got it. I got whatever you got. I need you to send me all of that so I can purchase it so you can set it up in my place.
Okay, now I'm back now. Now I've got some weird lighting. Now it's gonna look dark on one side, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to move that light and put it in somewhere right here. I'll do that after this. So, okay, it'd be all right.
All right. So what else we got,
Okay.
man? Who else? Who's else? If you're a fantasy league football player or participant, you know this guy from the first game of the season that they played out in Brazil. The Eagles played on a Friday night in Brazil. To the second game, to the third game, he has been the workhorse for this team, and that would be none other than Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is our next candidate of who's hot in the NFL.
And these are just like from the game last week.
Trying to find it again. Barkley has a hole. There's a crushing blow there at the line of scrimmage that he snuck by. Got a first down. Here it is, Saquon Barkley, who didn't have a whole lot going in that first half. Only 17 yards on.
Tyrann Mathieu, the lone safety in the middle of the field.
Checks into a run for Saquon Barkley, who's got a first down.
They working him, man. They use him like a worker.
Here's Barkley. Has some room, and Saquon Barkley finishes.
I mean,
the
nothing
run
else was
strong.
going though. Like they had
And
to
the guy
use him
today
like
set
this.
Well, like I
coaches
said, they
system
just lost
scheme.
Smith, one of their
Here's
receivers, to
Barkley,
concussion.
Saquon Barkley.
Woo!
Saquon Barkley's
He
the
looks
guy.
good, man, and like he's
gonna
always
take it.
hasn't he struggled
Touchdown
with
from 65.
He's been a
hasn't he
little
struggled?
injury. I mean, he played for the Giants. The Giants didn't have
Yeah.
much of a offensive line. He got hurt. He got banged up some. He's definitely looked like a renewed runner for sure. Saquon Barkley, and he's helping that Philadelphia offense right now. That's a little stagnant. I mean, other than Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts has a couple of good runs. I think they played on a Monday night last week. This week they played Sunday against the Saints. And Saquon Barkley had like in the fantasy league, I know the league I'm in, he had like 35 points. And he had 3 touchdowns. And so Saquon Barkley, and I know he had in the opening game for them, he had like 2 touchdowns, over 100-something yards. He's definitely getting it done for them. For the Philadelphia Eagles. He is what's hot in the NFL.
And when he gets through the second level,
Yeah, I mean,
he is gone.
his
A great job on the left side there. Landon Dickerson.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, he just looks way more explosive than he's looked in the past, like, I want to say a couple seasons, to be honest.
I mean, playing with the Giants, man. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, and he just had a crazy fantasy week or Sunday too. I mean, if you have him on your fantasy team, you're looking good for the rest of the season.
I played against him.
Yeah.
I played against him. Yeah.
So yeah, you're looking good for sure.
Saquon, now they're going to go for 2. They want to try to make this thing a 3-point game, so a field goal doesn't beat them in regulation. Barkley's
dude just being a worker.
Looking for the 3-point lead. Right downhill again, and Barkley slices through. Yeah, the Eagles get that dose of comfort, leading by
Saquon
3.
Barkley, you from 2 to T Sports is what we say you are what's hot.
What's hot?
What's
hot?
Hot. What's hot. All right. And if we go, are we doing 3 for what's hot this week?
Yeah, I got the third one pulled up. If you want to do that, we can also we just do 2 each if you want to do that. Because we are about at 17 minutes right now.
Yeah, so let's go ahead with who's not. Also, people, if you want to just commit and just sit in there, you got any suggestions, ideas who we should spotlight, who's hot, who's not? This is almost like I feel like a DJ, like stash of the it's like they do something like a new song, stash it or trash it. A stash it mean you keep it in the vault, or it's trash or you trash it. So all right, who's hot, who's not? Definitely the people who are hot. Those are 2 people right now in pro sports: Saquon Barkley and Otani. What's his name? Did we say Otani? That's his name.
Shahoni Otani. Shoney's Otani. I don't know.
Listen, I also want to say though, in the terms if we said college football or whatever, I would say a couple of teams right now that's hot is the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yes.
And the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, I think the Volunteers, I think they have a good chance of winning a national championship this year.
Wow, and that's crazy because the baseball team just won as well.
Yeah,
so
I mean they have a true freshman quarterback that is insane. And I watched.
I think he's a redshirt. Is he your freshman? I think he's in the same class as Arch Manning. He's in the same class as Arch Manning.
Was he there last year? I swear he wasn't there last year because
he didn't play.
I know he didn't play. I think he might have gotten there early last year.
Yeah,
but
he's a redshirt freshman because he's in the same class as Arch Manning.
Only reason I say that because I was following him when he was in.
And the reason why I was saying I know that because they were talking about that last week of how this class, like Arch Manning, has gotten that pride that he got like all the press, but this kid Nico or whatever, he is killing it. Like he is killing it, and he's the starter. Arch Manning is not the starter of the Texas team, so he is the starter at Tennessee, and he is crushing it right now. And like I said, in my opinion, Tennessee is one of the hottest teams, and I will go say I saw them firsthand in person. Cam Ward for Miami, is definitely. Actually, I think USF came after them pretty hard, and they
Yeah.
had really hadn't played anybody prior to the game. They played Florida A&M, they played Buffalo, and who else had they played? Ball State, or something like that, Ball State or whatever. And so they had this game, and it was going back and forth with University of South Florida,
Right.
and then but at halftime he had over 200 yards passing, and then he ended up with over 404 yards passing, a couple of touchdowns. Miami, besides the cupcake schedule they have, Miami definitely looks like they are the truth, and it will be interesting to see them the rest of the year. So,
Oh, yeah.
if we wanted to add some honorable mentions of who's hot, I would go with those two teams in college football.
Oh, yeah. Those are good. I like those. I do like those.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if on ESPN it's I don't know. It says freshman. I don't know if they don't put red shirt or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because Arch Manning is a freshman too, but he's also a redshirt freshman too.
Okay. All right. So who do you want to do for who's not?
Ooh,
I got 3 pulled up.
all right, who you just pop on the screen, man. See what you got.
Okay. Let's do it here.
Ooh, definitely. What's not hot right now in any sport, particularly NFL, is the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be really interesting halftime.
And you got
Challenging
CD
the mental
Lamb
toughness, and you want to see what your leaders of the team how they
and
respond.
Dak on the sideline
over a little
going at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
CD
yeah,
played like trash. He had a fumble. He had a drop pass. He only had like 67 yards. I really
Yeah.
think that Dak went away from him after that whole deal. He was like, dude, I'm not even gonna go to you. And Dallas was getting demolished in this game on Sunday. They ended up losing by 3. They was playing the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's Ravens were running all over them, and defense was crushing. And it's obvious there's a problem in Dallas. Dallas has no defense, at all, at all. They can't stop anybody. And so, but they did make it a game. They cut it down. They got an onside kick. You know, they changed the rules for onside kicking in the NFL. You can only
Yeah.
do it if it's down, and I think you have to announce that you're going to do it.
Right. Yeah. And speaking of that, I don't like the new kickoff format or whatever they're doing, like the landing zone, and that they're literally like 5 yards apart from each other.
So
And, yeah.
what's not hot in the pro football is the new kickoff rules.
Yeah, I
right.
don't like that. It looks so dumb, and I hope college football never gets that way. I hope they don't.
It's supposed to be they're supposed to do this to protect players or what. But how many people were getting hurt on kickoff returns?
Not that many. I think they're trying to. I get it. I think they're trying to reduce like the high speed collisions or whatever, injuries or whatever. I think that's what they're trying to do. But
so what we're not going to see is any kickoff returns then for touchdowns in the NFL this year. That's what
probably
we're saying.
Not. I don't know how you return a kickoff in this format. I don't.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Interesting.
So yeah.
But Dallas Cowboys 0-3.
Yeah, and that's our first. Who is not
hot? Who's not hot? Definitely not hot at all. Dak Prescott gets it. And, CD Lamb held out for a contract extension. He did not go to training camp. He came late. Dak Prescott, he got his money. It was an extension. That was kind of crazy. He's got this huge contract, and these players are not. Michael Parsons on defense, number 11. He's not getting it done. Like, these dudes got an issue, and it's a big prime problem in Dallas. And I think what I've heard, no team has ever won the Super Bowl being 0-3.
Yeah, so you can already count all those Dallas fans. Oh, it's our year. Nah, dog. It's not. It's not looking like it. It's not looking like it. Just
consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, y'all are done. Your season's over with. Just go ahead and tank. Get you some good draft picks next year or whatever. How it works, I don't know. I don't know if that works that way, but y'all might just go ahead and just lose the next next couple games.
All right. Who else is not hot in sports?
Oh my god, why is
Why I go turn my car back on? All right, what you got, CJ? What we got? What we got? What we got?
So I do have. I don't. It's probably gonna do some weird stuff. Let me get a different link.
So we can wind this down. Looking forward to tomorrow's show. We got a new segment on there with some pick'ems, and we got a guest picker.
We got a guest picker. I'm excited. I'm excited for this guest picker. But yeah, so who's not?
Ooh,
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce is not hot right now. Or, sorry, Swifties, we ain't seeing no celebrations. Taylor not. Maybe the mojo has worn off.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, people say, or I guess asked Andy Reid in a press conference, asking about Travis Kelce being old and distracted by Taylor Swift. And there's been some stuff going on with Taylor Swift on the political side and her stuff like that. So
the quarterback's wife, Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah. So you got to know it's affecting them in some way. Has to be.
Yeah. Because listen. Can you imagine that pillow talk, dog? Like you going home, so your boy throwing you the ball, but your girl don't like his wife no more because she's a Trump supporter, and Taylor Swift is a Harris Walt supporter. Like this thing, like they used to be in the same box. Maybe they back in the same box, but there's a rift. Right. And what's happening right now is Travis Kelce is not hot right now.
Yeah. And what's crazy is like I get that they're I know that they're all, well, I guess well known and famous or whatever, but no one cares who you vote for or whatever, but I don't think they need to have that publicized because or whatever. I don't know. Like to me, I think that's weird. Who cares who you vote for? Why is this even a thing? Y'all are grown adults and really, honestly, it doesn't really matter who wins for y'all because y'all are wealthy.
Correct.
So it really doesn't matter.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
One more time for the people in the back. Yeah, it's like, really, is it really affecting your household? Is it really affecting your pocketbook?
Right.
Let me answer that question. That would be a no.
No, it's a resounding no.
A resounding no. That would be a no.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's weird that there's an argument over that, and yeah, they should just play football and be wives, and Taylor Swift just make music. So
there you go. Well, and I get it, but like I said, in most workplaces, you're told not to talk about that at work because it does. Now people look at each other crazy, but I think because there's such high-profile people, Taylor Swift's going to do it. She's, she came out after the Democratic National Convention and endorsed Kamala Harris, or after the debate. It was after the debate. She came out and endorsed. It's a big deal for her, so everybody knows who she is. And then, this thing is Brittany. Mahomes was, publicly going out saying how she supported Trump. So to some degree, it's like, that you are celebrities. Yeah, I'm like you, and you know what your husbands do or whatever. Just keep that to yourself. Like it is what it is. Like, whatever, man. But right now, his performance is not good at all.
He is on the who is not hot right now?
He is not
Or
hot.
the
on
first
field.
ever who's hot and who's not? Travis
All
Kelce.
right. Travis Kelce, Dallas Cowboys, Travis Kelce. And again, if we would go back and do some honorable mentions, those people that we're not pulling up, I would definitely say in another realm of who's not. I'm trying to think in terms of maybe football or whatever, because there's some more people under me. We could have said Caitlin Clark right now, or Aja Wilson, who they just had a sweep. But I'm trying to think of somebody who else is not. What do you got, CJ? What do you think, man? What's going on in golf world? Anybody who's faltering? And I mean, Scheffler was hot, but how's his turn right now?
I think the season's over.
Okay.
I don't think there's any major championships or major tournaments going on right now. I'm pretty sure it's
we're done.
It's over with. So I'm pretty sure they just had the FedEx Cup. I think that was it. I think Scotty
who
won
the FedEx Cup? Who won it?
I'm pretty sure he won that.
Okay.
I believe. I'm pretty sure golf is over right now.
All right. So good deal. So not really thinking anybody else who's not right now. We had mentioned he almost made the cut. Brett Favre, who's a former NFL quarterback, world champion with the Green Bay Packers, had to was summoned by Congress to speak on the situation where he was accused of taking some money that was earmarked for welfare recipients and build a volleyball court at his alma mater down in the University of Southern Mississippi, and then some other things that he was part of, and then he announced he had Parkinson. So that's not really saying that you not hot because you got Parkinson. What I'm saying is that you're not you're not looked at the light right now that you used to be. So when you got to be summoned to go to court or or somebody saying that you stole some money, that's not hot at all.
No, it's not.
That's not hot. That's not where you want to be, Chief. That's not where you want to be at all. And of course, the man himself who has a song that Diddy is not hot right now either.
No, he is done. He is done.
He's toast. If toast, he's cold toast. Nobody likes cold toast. You don't eat no cold toast. Your toast get cold. You don't want that shit. It's done. So he is not hot. But we gonna take his lyrics. Who's hot? Who's not? And we gonna use it on our segment here on 2 to 3 Sports.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
There you go. All right. All right. That's another. I'm gonna get it broken down for next show or next week, where I'll just have every time we'll go through the thing, I'll have it play every time, so I'll get it polished up for next week. Tomorrow we are going to do picks for NFL games this week. This weekend.
I have internet, so I'm out here in Hurricane Helene. That's where I'm at. So pray I have internet, so I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow we are going to do picks. We are going to have a special guest come in. Hopefully, I get the props to come in.
This is going to be their segment.
Yeah, it's going to be their segment for Thursdays.
Right.
So I'm excited for that. And we'll probably
we should also do it as well, CJ, and keep a record to see who's leading in this.
Yeah, I know. I said we're going to pick too. We're going to pick, and our guest is going to pick as well. We're going to keep a record starting from now to the end of the season.
So we're going to do the Thursday game. We're going to do the Thursday game, and then we're going to do the rest of the thing. All right, cool. Maybe what if we could create a link for people who want to join us there on that? But I don't know. But
I don't know how we could do that.
Unless I put it on the NFL one, we can do the NFL one. On the ESPN, we can do the ESPN. We can create that.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that.
I'll send you that tonight, and we can go ahead and put it on our on our stuff, and anybody want to join on that. But we're gonna have a picker whose segment this is. So we're looking forward to that.
Yep. So yeah, we'll make that. We'll get the link and I'll put it up on the stream tomorrow. Or we can put that up on our Instagram too as well. So if you are new, go follow the Instagram, all the social medias to the T Sports Talk podcast on every social media platform. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, just like the ticker says at the bottom. And we really appreciate that. Road to 160. We just need 3 subs to get 160 subs. 200 is looking real grim for the end of September, but our goal for the end of the year is 500. So
well, at least if we can hit 40 and be at 200 by the end of the year, that'd be great. And
it's still good. Yeah, still good.
Strive for 5.
Strive for 5. Yep, striving for 5. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Thank you for those whoever watched us and checked out. Again, go tell somebody. This is not Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. This is CJ Thomas and Pharrell Thomas, and this is the Evening Wrap. It's a burrito, baby. Yeah.
All right. Yep. And we'll see y'all in the next one or tomorrow. Peace.